Hello, welcome back to Cities Skylines with me, Neat, and we are in Thornton, which is our revamped British build, and I have to say, I am loving it. I mean, look at this little park. Come off the water pump, up the ramp, slight bit of rock side, which you might need to smooth out that was their original, but it's a bit bumpy. And we come to a beautiful hotel, which currently has 14 employees. Looks absolutely stunning. Next to that we have a beautiful park where people can watch shows out across the sea. We've got this lovely kind of garden cafe, which again is surrounded by houses and waterways, and eventually this will have more and more little park areas, but I think it looks very nice. And then people basically park up here, walk through this little tiny city park and dawdle their way around this little park area, and I think it's so pretty, really nice. And all the houses and everything are looking super duper cute. So, everybody is currently ecstatic in Thornton. Why would they not? The only issue is crime, which, have we got a police station? We do. We have one police station. Oh, hello. And he's got good access to everything, but we can see where the crime is happening. So the crime is happening up over here and around here. So that's kind of where that's happening. Whether or not we just can we give him perks so we can upgrade a garage extension so there's extra police cars. So I think we'll do that. Why? What's wrong? What? What do you mean an invalid shape? Is it just where it's set? Let's put anarchy on. Can I put anarchy on it? What's the problem? Is that going to work now? Yes. So we now have a garage extension. That might solve the issue. I don't know though. It might not. So we've got demand for everything. We are in a bit of a deficit, but it's not horrendous. And we are producing a surplus, which is great, but that's going to very quickly disappear, I'm sure. Might even just up the police patrolling, because the high crime thing definitely caught me out last time. But I just think this looks really, really pretty. We've got all these kind of detached houses, and then the detached kind of move into these more compact detached, so they're all closer together. And then we move into semi-detached houses, which is kind of, I feel like that's quite accurate, quite normal. I will have to decorate and make this all really good. Yeah, so everything here is kind of semi-detached. Are they detached, these? I think these are detached, aren't they? Oh no, they're semi-detached. It's fine. There's just a huge semi-detached right on the railway line. Why not? You know, why not? So that is where we're at right now. We have a fire. We don't have a fire station. Do we not have a fire station? Oh my days. We do not have a fire station. We just have a killer school. So police station is sat right there, feeding out to everything, which is kind of what I'd expect as a little thing. So can we get a UK-based fire station? What are you going to look like? You are going to delete a house. So let's just have a little look. screw over this guy, that guy, and that guy, and we'll just rezone the UK houses and your detached houses. Yeah, just something like that. And hopefully something will grow in. We'll just need to smoothify the land around here because that's looking a little bit funny. Let's make the brush size a bit smaller. Is that going to help with the zoning? Maybe or maybe not. So we now have a fully fledged, which is funny because it kind of dries in. So we've got road parking and then people can go into the fire station. And the upgrades are within its plot margin, which is cool. So we have, let's just double check what we've got here. So we have police, which we're struggling for labour because we need more houses, which is fine, we can put houses in. We've got a fire station, which is absolutely ginormous. Whether or not it will stay there, I just like the idea that it's serving this whole area, or whether we move the fire station over to this side could work better to have him here. My main reason for having down there is it kind of serves, and then maybe we'll have another one over this side. So really, the major demand is housing currently. We don't have any public transport as well, so we can look at that. But first, let's expand out some housing, because basically all of our issues is employees, and we can't have more employees yet because we haven't got anywhere to build. So, what I'm thinking of doing is putting in terraced houses over this side. And making it a little bit more blocky to go towards the touristic hub. Although I don't know, where would the touristic houses be? Not the touristic houses, but the more dense. Because this to me is like a little bit of a touristic hub. We're gonna put terraced houses this side and just see how that goes, eh? Why not? And you are a 4-lane road, aren't you? So, oh, you're 6. Let's go for 4. So that's kind of going off this way. And I might pedestrianise this whole area, you know. We might just make this road go up somewhere. Over there? I don't know. What do we reckon? And then again, we can put in a pretty little roundabout. Maybe. And then we could have terraced houses all along here. Out to the railway line, and then something, because this is going to be a bit of a walk into the town centre, isn't it? Maybe some parks. That's where my head's at currently. This industry won't be there forever. It's just there temporarily whilst we figure out what we want to do. Yeah, because to me this is going to have shops, historical buildings, pedestrianised walkways. And then we're going to build up more dense terrace houses, more dispersed along the coastline, and then make it dense kind of this away maybe. Oh, too many decisions. So let's go for a 2-lane road. It's a shame the pedestrian road is so big, right? It annoys me. Right. Maybe if we do a grid for the pedestrian road. Because actually they need to be quite thin, don't they? It's a good shout. It's really tricky to do with some degree of intelligence. For me, it's really tricky to do. Oh, this music's so relaxing, honestly. To die for. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then we'll just do a curved road. And again, make it into a roundabout, because that's what we like to do here. Little roundabouts. Actually, I don't think that one needs to be a roundabout, you know. Let's get rid of this little roundabout. Right, houses. So, we now have lots of demand. Let's put in our UK terraced houses and see what grows in. Now, this is going to grow in weird, I can tell you right now. Absolutely, unequivocally, it's going to grow in weird. Would help if I unpaused it, wouldn't it? Right, zoning wise, what have we got going on? Weird zoning. Oh, so peaceful. Right. Fingers crossed, this grows in nicely, we will see. But that should eat into those kind of houses. And then we need to think about offices and things. Where do people work here? So we've got a very rural area. We've got a school area here. So maybe we actually have a little bit of a district coming off this way. That feeds into the whole offices area next, so it's not far from the school for some parents, you know, you're not too far away, just down the road. I don't know, definitely the terraced houses. Maybe we even tree line, make the terraced houses nice. I'm being an idiot and not tree lining.
Whether you're into the classics or the more contemporary stuff, this is your channel. I'm Liz Peterson, and you're listening to the Atmospheric Piano Channel.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all good news. We're joined today by an expert guest, Professor Nutbutter.
Oh,
Welcome,
shush,
Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans are programmed to desire certain
I just like it in Portsmouth or
representations
Southsea
within
actually has
ideological
quite a few
rewards
trees.
structures, which are entirely apart
Why
from the
can't I vote?
actual rewards enjoyed. For
What?
example, consider capital.
One final
Is that
question,
not supposed to?
Professor.
Oh,
Is
there
the
we go,
housing
that's why.
shortage going to make me
Oh,
richer?
honestly, sorry
By
guys.
certain metrics, perhaps,
I'm a dummy.
yes, in the short term.
I like the sound of that.
But what we are discussing is the study of a
Honestly.
statistical
Who's this
abstraction
moron?
and its
Me.
effect on the human
Thank
psyche.
you, Professor.
That's going in
It is
quite
a
nicely.
question of
There's quite a lot of
priority.
demand for the kind of high density housing, which I don't think we've reached that milestone for high density. We've got quite a lot of development points, which means we can do a lot more stuff. I think we look at energy production and things like that, water treatment plants, those sorts of things. Hospital would be good, so we'll unlock that. Crematorium would also be good. Recycling centre would be good. College would be good because we're going to start to need more higher end individuals. even like the welfare office would be good. But first, we need to put in a little bit of like housing up towards the school. I'm thinking some more of that, what is it called? The medium density apartment style buildings to create a little bit more demand. It's just where they would kind of reside on these roads. Right, we are back in a game that keeps crashing. It's been fantastic. Really loving the new concept of the game crashing every 10 seconds. Can you tell? So, chicken. Not sarcastic at all. Just in case you're wondering. Honestly, I think this game hates me. It heard that I'm bullying it and it was like, this girl, who even is she? We don't like her. And now I'm left with a game that curses me every 10 seconds. It's like, you don't deserve to have a good game. You know, you deserve your game to crash all the time. Does it happen to everyone else? It's just me. Cool. I know there's a little bit here. I'd like to extend him out if I could. Will it let me? Oh, it will. Yes. Nice. Electricity and poop, you liars. Ah, that's why. And the same with water. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That should fix the poop water issue. There we go. So, we've done chicken, we've done corn. Let's do carrot next. And hopefully we can get rid of the weird glitch in the Matrix where the stuff travels all the way across, maybe. Gonna be not a very big farm, this one. But that wouldn't necessarily be uncommon. There we go, so that looks alright. Then we've got cotton, which we'll put here. Oh, I need to move you around. Can I delete you before I move you around? Yes. My bad. Let's put him the right way around. Cotton. And again, pavement up. And then it's just thinking about the industry and business side of things. So we've got quite a few farm fields. We've got space for more tree area. Let's look at what we're doing resource-wise. So we do need more. Trees were okay actually, but the other resources we definitely need more. Chicken we're nowhere near. Corn we're still not actually anywhere near. So let's put in a big corn here on this side. I might do 2 and 2 actually, one on either side. Honestly, every time it does that, I'm like, but why? Just let it be. Let it be. Let it be. That's what I always think in my head. I'm like getting overcomplicated about these things and getting stressed about nothing. It's like, it's a game, so just chill out. I don't know how anyone actually makes cities function in real life though. Having played this kind of game, it does beg to the question of like, how does things actually survive, you know? Like, how are we okay? And then we could put chicken on this side, a little small chicken farm. And we've unlocked a dairy house. A dairy house. Thank you. As per, you need me to put everything in everywhere. Because I just really want us to rake in the money is a goal. I haven't quite figured out how to make lots of money yet. I'm not quite there. I'm trying. Is that how we break the matrix? Somebody breaks the matrix. What's wrong? No pedestrian access? Oh, screw you. Nobody cares. If it has employees, it's fine. Don't even worry about it. So now we're in surplus. But again, it's not a lot of surplus, really. So we will put another corn in. That dairy house, because I think that's something you would expect to be built over here-ish somewhere. So it's just having a little look at where we'd want it built. Interesting. Some of the train issues. Right, so you've got issues with water and electricity, which is fair enough. And then we've also got water issues, so... Tiny Dome! Just because it keeps crashing on me, I'm going to save it there. So, see how that resolves itself, hopefully. Just ignore the the grid on the road. So, it now says we are doing well, other than... this thing, what's going on there? There we go. Look at this. This is me getting lazy on my gridding. I will fix all of this, I promise. It'll all get fixed, it's fine. Oh, I broke it now, aren't I? Honestly. Sarah, stop breaking it. Oh, it's fine. What? Not enough electricity. So over here we've got electricity issues. The rest of the city okay? Let's look. We've got enough. I think it's more the connection between these two areas, so I got enough money for that, so let's do that. And then we just need to connect up say maybe that will feed that electricity over here better. Maybe. Because we've got a full-on coal power plant, you know. I think it's probably like we've got this, which is a transformer station. If we look at our development points, electricity, emergency battery station. I think we just need to put another transformer in then. Maybe. If we're struggling to get electric... Oh, that's why. No, it is absolutely just because you're not connected anymore. There we go. Wasted all that time. So we still have issues with... well, wood's actually okay, but wood will be an issue. See, corn and chicken are still a little on the low side. Pedestrian access. So, special buildings. Let's focus on that. So, if we go to this, we've got a dairy house, which does make sense to go around here somewhere, doesn't it? Now, this farm's absolutely broken. Like, look at this. He's just... It says he's efficient, but you are not doing what you should be doing. You've got glitched. So we're gonna delete this farm. Oh, the endless freaking glitches. Honestly. So that was a chicken farm, if I remember correctly. Now come on, pal. Stop being a menace. And do what you're supposed to do. And connect up, okay? Honestly. What's a girl to do? It's because I've got anarchy on, and I'm very well aware that it's because I've got anarchy on. I'm just a moron who's too lazy to really do anything about it, and that's completely says more about me than it does about anything else. I'm just a lazy girl, you know? Oh, come on. Because it makes sense to do the dairy farm around here. Now I don't think we can get cattle actually, can we? So can I? Am I making that up? I feel like I would have known if there were cattle around. Right, let's have a little look. So you are fixed. So you are
Pending
fixed.
updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts.
No dairy.
We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events.
Whether we put in some
This
parking
has been a local
and
public
things
service announcement.
along some of these
Local
fields.
authorities are urging the public to conserve water and reduce the burden on the city during this water shortage.
And some
Consider
local,
installing a low flush toilet.
local water
Cut back
storage
on
issue.
watering the lawn and shower with a friend whenever possible.
What we've got
This
is
has been a local
crime
public service
and
announcement.
internet service coverage. What's going on with crime then? Crime's all good over here.
This is the atmospheric piano channel, the place to soothe your soul.
Crime is terrible over this way. Okay.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda. But apparently that's not all
I'm
good
putting that there
news.
temporarily.
We're
It's not
joined
going to live
today by
there,
an
but it might
expert
help with the
guest,
crime
Professor
issue.
Nutbutter.
Welcome, Professor. So a housing shortage is bad for the people trying to move here, right?
Humans
'Cause
are
then they should be able
programmed
to access
desire
all of
certain
these with ease.
representations within ideological
You're all
constructs,
okay-ish,
which
but
are
not very
entirely
happy.
apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me richer?
By certain
How
metrics,
much is
perhaps
all this
yes,
rubbish?
in the short term.
I
I feel like I
like
don't
the
need to
sound
have
of that.
But what
gazillion
we are
police stations. Do
discussing
you know what I
is the
mean?
study of a statistical abstraction and its effect
But then
on
this
the
area
human
really
Thank
isn't
you, Professor.
doing well.
It is a question of priorities.
Interesting news from the city's export division. Sources
Right.
tell us that our city
might be
has more
overkill.
services than we know what to do with.
It's
And
not
you
my
know what that
fault.
means, folks.
You're not
It
letting
means
me
we're not
do what I
cutting
need to do.
things
You're
close
telling
enough.
me
Well, no.
that you're not
the
happy
point
because there's
is we're
crime and
selling it
internet.
and
Which
bringing
internet we can
money
deal with
into
in a
local
That's
second.
right.
But
You could almost say it's too
I
much
want to
of a
solve
good
the
thing.
dairy
Or
farm
we could
situation.
say that
so.
we're enjoying a positive trade balance and the economy is booming. More after this.
Let's turn that off. So, we've got the dairy house. I think you would look good here, and then we could have like a little track and build you out, make you look really professional. Maybe. I'll do a more proper road. What? Yeah. Make a tree line so it looks really pretty. So that's a proper dairy house. Look at that. So what else can we put with the dairy house? We haven't unlocked anything else. Not yet. What have we got here? These are more not relevant to England. We've got pubs, like a petrol station. I mean, you would have a petrol station somewhere, wouldn't you? Maybe like going out. No, I need to move you though. I want to put you on this road. Can I not put you there? Do you have to kind of go? Why won't you zone to that road then? That's interesting. So that road's a highway. No, that looks atrocious. Right, okay, I give up. Fine. I just figured that made sense to have a fuel station going off along a bit of a country bit, but never mind. Maybe it makes sense to have one over here. Let's re-snap. Oh, you're okay. It's just going to take a minute to figure out its issue. You haven't got internet issues, cool. Yeah, I think that will do. But we need to figure out how to make this place look a little more legit, right? Because it's just like a farm. It is a farm building, but like there's nothing else. Particularly, I wonder if we zone in, like, actually just let those chunks fill in and see if it like fills in somewhat relevant. I don't know. It probably isn't, but what we could also do is like fence maybe. What have we got? Decals. Fences, anyone? Just got trees, which trees you would expect to have like a little line of trees potentially. So we could do... And then it kind of looks like it's a private person's thing. And then we could even put a house, like a farmer's house here. I don't know, what do you reckon? I'm so rubbish at this. And then we could put in a, I don't know, have we got like a special building for a UK house? No. We've got like a pub with parking. Like you could be a farmhouse, right? So we are gonna go for this one. Could definitely be a farmhouse. Oh, you're not very big. Oh, dang it. I mean, typically the farmhouses aren't that big, are they? But that's quite, and it doesn't look like a farmhouse. No, I wanted it to look like a farmhouse. Does that look better? No, you got parking. Ah! You're definitely not it. But no. We're just gonna have to put in detached. Make it huge, like one big one. A row of houses. No, we want a big one. Hang on, actually. Let's rezone. Come on. It was my bad. Oh my god. Rookie! I just want one big one, although you do normally have like a couple of properties next to each other, don't you? Come on, build your construction. I don't think that's going to be quite what I want. Because not all farmhouses are surrounded by fields. I think that's what's getting me, is like, that's not typically what you see, you know? Oh, come on, you haven't built anything yet. And then we'll sort out the internet services. Still saying crime's an issue, and it's like, come on. Why? Why is crime an issue? You've all got access. That car can come along here, you little lolly. Come on. Finish building. Please. It's just a shame we haven't got like barn buildings or anything. Is that not a thing? No. Ooh. We've got things like barrels. That's cool. Okay, so there's a few things I could fiddle about with, like a little milk churn of some kind. Have some burnt up cars, because you know what farmers are like. Barrels of things, but nothing's jumping out at me and me going, yeah, that's what I want. I just want a frickin' farm, you know? kind of a stereotypical farm. See, because that's not quite the right business that I'm looking for, to be honest. Either that or I put in another farm around this. That's the other option, but I just don't think that's quite what I want. We might have to have a fiddle with this area to get the design what I want, and whether there's any more buildings I can unlock. What have we got? Oh, you've done terrace. What? I certainly didn't ask for terrace, did I? No. I probably did. No. Ah, oh, dang it. Right, let's revisit this and see what we get. Now this gives me like a little bit of villagey vibes with all the countryside and farm fields, so we'll put some houses somewhere around here. How are we doing over this side? So these are building in interesting shapes and styles. We'll see how they grow, but they're probably going to change. But it does kind of, it's a bit apt, and we could have a walkway to the school. That's then not like completely unrealistic or unreasonable. Terraced houses. What have we got here? So we've got a couple of blips and glitches that I need to perfect. Where you can see like there's gaps for no reason. We'll get there, we'll get there. For now, build me a freaking house, me. Whilst we're waiting for those houses to come in, we do want not so much post, but the internet is a problem, isn't it? So if we go to connection, we need a service farm for sure, which is to help with electricity and a telecom tower. So I think we do put a telecom tower somewhere around here. Let's just get rid of that random road. Gonna fit in. Is that working without a key? So you give coverage, quite a lot of coverage over this side, and not too bad over that side. You are quite expensive, aren't you? So maybe we move that for now, so that we don't waste money. There we go. So that should help resolve that issue. Have we got houses? I think we might have houses, everybody. What have we got? And we've got some buildings. Now you are accurate. You are what I'm kind of looking for. You are not what I'm looking for. So try something else, buddy. And you are kind of. I mean, you might do. I was just thinking like this makes me feel like it's a bit of a bigger farm. I might change this and maybe do a road up to a posher farm that you've got like the industrial aspect, and then maybe a high-end rich person's farm. I don't know. Just some thoughts. But I'm liking how it's slowly coming together. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it's moving in a direction. Hopefully a good direction. But our population has jumped up. We're making money. Really, the crime rate is the problem, which is kind of baffling. However, we do not have a welfare office. So, without further ado, probably one of the good things to do is put in a welfare office.
I just want to have time to squeeze in one more quick question,
of these two
and then that's
buildings.
it for tonight, listeners. Okay, let's see.
That's gorgeous.
Laura
isn't it?
wrote that she never really understood what counterpoint means. Glad you asked, Laura. It's quite easy. In the language
that's
of
not
music
English
theory,
at all, so we'll have to go
counterpoint
for
is
this
a composition technique in which two
And
or
we've
more melodies
reached
lines
Boomtown.
complement one another, but
Boomtown
act
means that
independently.
we basically get a couple of
This
other
just in
upgrades.
from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting
That's
the
kinda
streets,
cool.
you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during
Now, I
rush hour.
think what we
Good
want to
to
do with
know,
this
Jim.
road is
Seems
change
like
it up
everyone is in
for
a
one
hurry
with
to get somewhere
parking.
fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
These not the ones for parking. What? No? I thought it was fall into parking. That's so strange. So I don't understand what's going on there. I thought it was lanes of parking, but they've just done really long pedestrian bits. Interesting. What we're gonna do is look at parking. What have we got for parking? Haven't unlocked these guys, but we have got like a multi-level car park. We've got this big one here. Let's look. So we've got welfare office. You'd probably expect some parking near that. They kind of go together as well. So like, you want to go to the welfare office? Have some parking. You now look a little bit out of place, but you are fully patrolling. So, don't know what else I can do. This area will get fixed, don't you worry, because there's some zoning issues. What's going on there? Honestly. Sometimes it's beyond fathomable. So hopefully that's going to fix the crime issue, because really crime is our only issue at the moment, and it's super annoying, because it's like, what else can I do? If I look at my points for crime, I can put a city hall in, which I think we'll get the points for. We can put a prison in, we can get a bank. Screw it, yeah. Because this is going to be a bit of a hub once we purchase this bit of land. And actually the next episode, I think we are going to focus on the city centre and really building that bit out. And then it's either the city centre or we'll focus on the offices and things like that. Because at the moment, I mean, they're not horrendous buildings, are they? But they could be done better, these, I think. Trying to keep it all in keeping. And before we finish today, I just wanted to see, look at these farms, they're so cute. Yeah, so these are a bit more in keeping, right? So that is biofuel. I mean, they look the part in my head. And then we've got two little farmhouses for people that want to just work on the dairy farm. It kind of goes, you know. We'll have to play about with it a little bit, I think, because we need to connect this world up with that world, which actually will be the last thing we'll do, because this road is kind of aptly heading in that direction, isn't it? So let's what? No. There you go. And then it is just connecting up. To everything really, isn't it? So we've got this road here. That's not quite right, is it? Jesus, Sarah. What is she doing? And then if we put in a nice big roundabout, as always, roundabouts are life. Now we actually have connected one side of the city to the other, albeit not probably the best road for it, but it's doing something. So that is the end of this episode. We are making money, people are happy, we are growing our population, but our next focus will be a little bit of industry, but primarily trying to look at the touristic hub. I think trying to bring in some people, and then potentially some transport. Whether or not I can do it all in one episode, probably not. But I'd like to make that town centre look really cool, really built up. And I know we're going to have to tackle traffic, because you can already see one of our big issues is that traffic is just piling and piling up, because everyone wants to come to Thornton. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.